Yo people, welcome back to the channel, and it is your EFL Championship Game Week 1 preview, and there is a lot to discuss, and this is your first Game Week 1 preview of the 24-25 season. The EFL Championship is back, and what better way to start it with a preview. Got two legends here me backstage. First and foremost, who's one, the only Bailey. How are you, Bailey?
I'm good, man. Thought we'd back this weekend. I'm excited, but yeah, man. Let's get into these predictions.
Yeah, man, let's get into and then the media man, the centre of attention, the main man. Some say he plays for Bristol City. It can be confirmed or denied. It is Harry. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I do play up top for Bristol. I wish, but now. But yeah, lads, thanks for having me on the channel as always, and yeah, excited for this one. Should be very good.
No, it will be. It will be. Let me just get to some of the comments. I know it's been flying. Yeah, just fan as always in the chat. Do keep smashing that like button. Championship is back. Yes. Be up. Tobago, be up yourself, bro. Be up. Yeah. You need to hit that like button and subscribe, people. You need to do it. It is very important to help the channel. But yeah, we need to get to 700 to anything else, man. It's been long overdue. So yeah, that's that. Let's then get into predictions with the first game starting two games starting tomorrow night. And the first one is Blackburn against Derby County. So interesting game. Some say this is an early relegation face-off. Blackburn have been the better side in this encounter. First game, I think, even though Blackburn are in a bit of a rubbish dump, I think they should be able to get it over the line, but I think 1-1 could be the scoreline, but I'm going to edge it to 1. Let's go, Bailey.
Yeah, this tough game. You don't know what's going to happen in the first game of the season. Blackburn, of course, signed a couple of good players. Derby, they've just came up. They haven't really had the best transfer window, but I do think Blackburn will win this. I think it'll be 1-0 Blackburn. I do think it'll be a tough game.
Okay. 1-0 Blackburn and Harry.
Yeah, so this should be a very close game, of course. Two sides who most people are predicting to be down there fighting relegation, as we have mentioned. But I do think Blackburn will edge it on quality in this game, and it should be a nice opening win for them. And I'm gonna agree with you, Hannah. I'm gonna go for a 2-1 win for Blackburn in this one. I think we'll get off to the perfect start in the Championship this season.
Okay, perfect start for Blackburn. Very interesting game. So 2-2.
That's an interesting prediction. I like that.
I can see a 1-1. 2-2, maybe. Let's see what happens. But a draw is a fair result. I think if anybody's going with a Derby win, it's that's a shocker. So yeah. But next we move on to Preston versus Sheffield United. Sheffield United. Harry, take us away.
I feel like this is going to be a very close game once again. I feel with Preston, I don't feel like there's never really many goals being scored in a Preston game. They always do tend to come around the table in the Championship, just like my team a lot. Bristol City tend to us and Preston tend to be part of the same conversations whenever it comes to a Championship. Hopefully, we're looking to break that mid-table mediocrity this season. Hopefully, we have made some very exciting signings. But in this game, Sheffield United just come down from the Premier League. A lot of players sold, a lot of players coming in. It's quite a new squad at Sheffield United. And I think, I mentioned Preston didn't really score too many goals. I don't think they'll score here. I think Sheffield United will get at least one goal. I think we'll get a harder and 1-0 win away from home at Deepdale to start our season here for the Blades. 1-0.
Okay. Why no Sheffield United? Interesting one. Bailey?
Yeah, I think Preston, they're always, they had a really good start last season, top of the league for most of the season, but then dropped off. However, Sheffield United, they're just coming down from the Premier League. I've seen really bad predictions for Sheffield United this season. I've seen people saying they'll go down, people saying they'll go mid-table, and people backing them to go back up. So I've seen mixed predictions with them. They have lost quite a couple players. Called Cameron Archie, probably one of the main players they wanted to try and keep for the Championship level. Preston, however, signed Cason Hayden on loan from, of course, my club, Aston Villa, yesterday. So, good signing for them, but I do think Sheffield United will come away with the 3 points, and I do think they'll get a 2-1 win.
Okay. I'm gonna back Preston. I think they will just Sheffield United, loads of signings like Harry mentioned. I think first game it might not click, might click later on in the season. So I'm gonna go for 2-1 to Preston. So backing the home side. Hi Mel, be up yourself. Hi. I like Derby County. Never ruled them out yet. I know they are back after they had their difficulties. Very true. 1-0 Sheffield United, famous victory. 1-0 again. So 1-0 seems to be the scoreline to go with. Hi Ryan, be up yourself. As always. Hope you're doing well. And then we'll move on to Cardiff City taking on Sunderland. Bailey.
Yeah, I think this will be a good game. Cardiff, they've signed a couple of good players. I think they've had one of the best transfers in the Championship, in my opinion. Signing, of course, Antwar Garci from Aston Villa, signing Callum Chambers, Aston Villa, and they've been at Aston Villa club, but they have signed, I think they've signed Joe Willock as well. So, they've signed a couple of quality Championship players. And I think Cardiff could be up there this season. I think it's just their manager. If their manager get them going, I think they could be in a player push. However, Sunderland, of course, they didn't have the best of season last season, but they've still got quality players like Jack Clark and that. I think Cardiff will win this though. They're at home. I'm going to go 2-0 win to Cardiff.
2-1 to Cardiff. Okay. Be a Palmer, be a people. Sub to this legend, yeah. Great guy. Sub to him. I was Barca. If you want to know Barca, go follow him. So yeah, absolute kills it. Cardiff, Sunderland. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 1-1. Yeah, even though I have a sneaky feeling Cardiff might win, I'm gonna go 1-1. Harry?
I think I may have gone for a bit of an out there prediction for this game, and it might be a little bit biased, seeing as I'm a Bristol City fan and I never want to see Cardiff do well. And yeah, I have to admit they have had a solid transfer window. I do think they are still missing that big striker up front to get them the goals. And Sunderland don't really have a recognised striker, but Jack Clark can play anywhere really across the front line. So he is their main output for goals if he is fit for this game, and I think he can really help Sunderland here, and that's why. Because Cardiff don't really do well at home against Sunderland. Looking at the recent head-to-head, I've gone for a 2-0 win for Sunderland. I think this one might be a bit of a shock, but I'm going to back. I'm always going to back any team to get a win over Cardiff. But yeah, I'll go 2-0 Sunderland in this one here for me.
Okay. Sunderland 1, 2-1. 2-1 Sunderland. 1-1. Same as me. Okay. Yeah, people, do make sure to go subscribe to Bailey, get him to 600. Then we'll start where we were last. Harry, Bristol City, Techno City. Can Bristol City win away from home against Hull City? Last time you guys won day away was 2019 and 2017. Can you do something similar?
I really do hope so. Obviously, as you say, we haven't won there away for a while. It's always a tricky place for us to go. Hull. We faced them on the opening day 2 seasons ago, and we were 1-0 up, and we were very unfortunate. They got a very, very dubious penalty, which looking back here, I'm still a bit mad at to this day. And then they scored in the 95th minute by a massive deflection from outside the box to win the game 2-1, which I was heartbroken with at the time. But yeah, it is always a tough game away at Hull. As I say, they've had a manager change, so they're a bit of an unknown coming into this season. We signed the likes of Japanese winger Yu Hirakawa on loan from the Japanese team, but it looks like he's already injured from their Olympics with Japan under 23, so it looks like he's been missing for about 4 weeks, which is a shame. We've also signed the young striker Sinclair Armstrong from QPR, who looks promising, and a big target man, Fali Mayuli from Rapid Vienna. His goal output looked decent in Austria last season. So it all looks promising, and hopefully we can. I don't think we may sign Twine back in time for this game, but hopefully by the end of the transfer window, Twine will be back with us. I'm hoping, but they've got some good players. Hull, we've got some good players too. I still think Hull could potentially push up there towards the playoffs. But I'm going to go for 1-1 in this game. I don't think that'll be the worst result for either side. So I think I'll go for a 1-1 draw in this one here.
Okay, 1-1 draw. Interesting. I'm gonna go for 2-1 Hull. As they're unknown entity, but I think they will just sneak it over the line. They're just a tad bit better than Bristol. Bailey?
Yeah, I think I'm just saying this because Harry is here, but I think Bristol City can be the dark horses of this championship this season. I predicted them to be really near the playoffs. I don't know why. I just think they'll be up there. They've got a good manager. I've got good players. I think didn't both of the teams play first game last season as well, and they drew like 1-1. So yeah, I'm gonna go 1-1 for this game as well. I think I do think both teams will get a point here, but I do think Hull will have the poor season in the championship, and I think Bristol City will be up there.
A lot of people backing us to do well this season. I really hope we can do well. Seems very optimistic coming into this season.
Yeah, I predicted you to be 9th. So I think that would be
Whether I had you guys 10th. I had Norwich ahead of you. So yeah, 1-1, 2-1 home. So we agree again.
It's an exciting season for us, to be fair. I think that's all we really want. William Robin's been stuck in mid-table for the past few years. Hopefully we actually have a playoff hunt, but who knows what will happen.
Who knows? Yeah, do keep smashing that like button and subscribe to these guys as well. I am putting the link in just a few times. That would be fine. That would work. Last season, I was away. I was in the shopping malls when that all happened, and on a school trip and stuff. And when I entered the bus again, checked my phone, I saw draft league is going on. Then I got stuck with terrible players. So yeah, definitely 7 p.m. UK time should be alright. Yeah, and then we move on to a big game. Leeds taking on Portsmouth. Bailey, take it away.
I think Leeds gonna have a really good season this season, win the league. I think yes, they've lost Summerfield, but they've still got a great manager in Daniel Farke, who has won the league twice with Norwich, I'm pretty sure. And they've still got a great team. However, Portsmouth just coming up from League One. I think they'll stay up. I think they'll have a solid season in the Championship. I think this will be a good game, probably the best game of the Championship Gameweek 1. I'm going to go 2-2 draw, I think both teams will score goals. I think it's at Leeds, so can't see Portsmouth winning, but I do think it'll be a draw.
Okay. Harry?
I'm really excited for this game. I think it's going to be an absolute cracker. I think that should be probably the game of the weekend. Two, really passionate fan bases. Of course, Edinburgh probably best amateur in the Championship, in my opinion. And then Portsmouth will be buzzing to be back in the Championship after 12 years away from the Championship. I do believe it's been a really long time since we've seen them here. So their fans going to be travelling in their numbers a long way up to Yorkshire. But I think it's be a great game. I can see it being goals galore. Just edged the home side for a 3-2 victory. I think just have enough quality, and I think the home support will really get me over the line here. Before I go on for a 3-2 win for Leeds against Pompey.
Okay. Now I quite like Portsmouth. I don't have anything against them. But Leeds, I think they will edge it. Yeah. I'm gonna go 3-2, high scoring 3-2. High scoring game. 3-1 Leeds, 2-0 Leeds. So confident in Leeds. And then we move on to Middlesbrough taking on Swansea. Middlesbrough taking on Swansea. Let's go, Harry.
I think this is going to be another good game. Of course, my good mate Tristan, Swansea fan, over on the Goals Galore YouTube channel. So here we are, hoping for a nice win here. Although he did tell me that Swansea have only won 5 times away at the Riverside, which is not a great history. So it'd be tough for Swansea, of course, another big stadium to go to away at Middlesbrough. Well, I do think Swansea can potentially get a point here, which would be a great result for them against a good Middlesbrough side. I think a lot of people are sleeping on Swansea at the moment. People predicted them to finish lower in the table. I predicted them to be, I think, around 9th. I think around the pushing for playoffs. I think they've got a very underrated squad. I think we'll get a point here. Start the season. I think it'll be a good game. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. I think in this one should be a good game. This one, I think.
Okay, Bailey.
Yeah, I think this will be a good game of Middlesbrough. They're a strong team. Of course, I predicted them to get playoffs for the upcoming season. However, Swansea, I think they'll be about mid-table. So it'll be a good game, I think. But it's hard to say, what I'm predicting in the first week. But I do think Middlesbrough will win this. I'm going to go 3-1 Middlesbrough.
Okay, 3-1. I'm gonna agree with you. Middlesbrough should win this. I'm gonna go 2-0 clean sheet. Then the next one is Swansea taking on Watford. Sorry, Millwall taking on Watford. What am I waffling about? Millwall taking on Watford. We just talked about Swansea. Yeah, Millwall taking on Watford. Bailey, talk us through it.
I think this will be a really dead game. I don't know why. I think Millwall could have a better season than last season. I think people are predicting Watford to be down there and go down this season. I think they will be down there somewhere. I'm going to go 0-0 though. I think this will be a really dead game.
Really dead game, and yeah, I think definitely could be. I'm gonna go edgy to Millwall 1-0. Chesson agrees. We agree. 0-0 draw as well. Go on. 0-0. 0-0 as well. Harry?
I feel like this is going to be, I agree, this will be quite normally people are going to watch this game. It's not going to be one for the neutral Watford. I did predict to go down, which could leave me with egg on my face coming the end of the season. But I just not got great vibes about Watford. I don't think it's a good feeling there at the club at the moment. The relationship between fans and owner is becoming toxic at Vicarage Road. Tom Cleverley in charge, I'm not. It's interesting to see how much time he gets, because Watford are known for being quite ruthless with their managers, and it never really seems to end up in a good. It never ends and tends to end up in a good place with just second managers left, right, and centre. But Millwall under Neil Harris, I think we're going to get a classic Millwall Neil Harris out of the den, and I'm just going to back them for a 1-0 victory as well. I think I'll edge him just in this one. Macaulay Lansaf scoring on his debut, I reckon. new striker up front is going to do all right this season with Millwall. So yeah, 1-0 Millwall in this one.
Okay, 1-0 Millwall as well. No worries. We'll do. Next one, Oxford take on Norwich. So Oxford taking on Norwich City. Now, of course, newly promoted team in Oxford United playing at home. First game, crowd will definitely be buzzing. Taking on Norwich. Now, I'm gonna go with a shocker, I'm gonna go 2 on Oxford.
Oh, I love that prediction. That's a bold prediction.
I think just home crowd, first time being back in the championship, playing Norwich, who aren't elite level team in the championship. They're about mid table right now. I think they can do it 2-1. Harry.
Yeah, I really want to see Oxford do well this season. I think we all want to see Oxford do well. Kind of the underdogs coming into this season. Pretty much everyone I've seen backing them to go down. And we're coming up against the Norwich side, who, maybe have got a few holes in my team to fill. The departure of midfielder Gabriel Sara, I think, was a big loss for them. He was a real good player last season. He's gone to Galatasaray. They could even lose still there. A young breakout star from last season, Jonathan Rowe. Leeds are heavily interested in him, from what I've been hearing. So that's going to be a interesting rumour to keep your eye on. But Norwich fans are just wanting the transfer window to end, so Johnny Rowe can stay as a canary. But in this game, I think Norwich will just get a win. I'm just going 2-1 Norwich in this one.
Okay, 2-1 Norwich. Bailey.
Yeah, I think it could be a tough game. I think Oxford just coming up from League One. Of course, they just really well League One. However, Norwich, I think they'll be up there near the playoffs this season. So I think it could be a close one, but I'm going to go 2-0 Norwich.
2-0 Norwich. 3-0 Portsmouth. I would absolutely love to see Portsmouth winning.
Well, that'd be love that.
That
I really hope that happens, to be fair.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be fantastic. So yeah, keep the predictions coming, people. Really enjoying it. Seeing what you all have to predict. This next game is. Let me just get the. Where is it? It is QPR against West Brom. Now QPR, team that's predicted to be around the bottom. West Brom, a team that reached the playoffs, were unlucky not to go to the final. And yeah, this one, I think QPR, they will lose this one, to be honest. I think West Brom go slap them up there 3-1. Dismantle them 3-0. Chelsea fan has gone. Bailey, yours.
Yeah, I think this gonna be a tough game. I think QPR, I think they'll be up there this season, to be fair. I think they'll have a better season than what they did last season. West Brom, I think they'll get playoffs. And it'll be funny if West Brom bottle it, for the Midlands. Just love it. If they do not get playoffs and bottle it. But I think they'll lose here. I think QPR have a good record against top teams, and I think they have a good record against West Brom. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they do. So I'm going to go 2-1 QPR.
2-1 QPR. Ooh. Interesting. Very interesting prediction. Harry, which way are you going?
Interesting. You see Rahano as I can describe this game probably in that word right there. Interesting. I think it's just going to be QPR. They've had a lot of investment over summer, and Mike Cifuentes, since he came in, done an unreal job, especially with their away form. And his last year away form was really, really crucial in keeping them up. They are at home for this one. West Brom. They play good football. A kind of sort of renowned West Brom with associate West Brom with being Stats FC. They always rack up good stats, good like XG stats, good like chance creating stats. Well, I don't think they really have the best XG actually, because they always don't seem to finish their chances. They always, on the eye, they always play nice, good attacking front-minded football. But when it comes to putting the ball in the back of the net, that's where they struggle a lot. And losing their probably biggest player, Brandon Thomas Asante, to Coventry, who will probably be fighting for playoffs alongside with them, I don't think that's particularly a good move. I think that will hurt West Brom, really. I don't think they're going to get playoffs. I think they'll come. I predict them 10th in my predictions. But I think for this game, it's going to be a 1-1 draw. I think both sides cancel each other out in this one. That's why I'm going for a 1-1 draw.
Okay. Yeah. I will send it once. Just send it again to me. Also. Can you guys quickly maybe take over these last 3 games? I just need to quickly go. The last 3 games, if you guys just can quickly run through it for me.
Yeah. That's fine.
So yeah. I will zoom out just quickly. Just then send me a message as soon as you guys are done. So yeah.
Alright, cool. No problem.
Yeah, you guys can just go for it, basically. Talk about the 2 news.
So,
And then it was just us.
right. Let's start with Stoke against Coventry then. Harry, what do you think of this game?
I think this is going to be an interesting game to watch, of course. Most Championship games are exciting to watch. I think I've got a lot of optimism for Coventry coming into this one. They've made some brilliant signs. I mentioned Brandon Thomas Asante is a very good player, which I'd see. That front three I think we can have front three of Thomas Asante, Haji Wright, and Ellis Sims. I think that's going to be a very clinical front three. And yeah, they've got a solid team. I think they will be. I think if they get a playoffs, they have a really good chance of winning it. And Stoke, of course, you would have seen in my predictions, I put them to go down. I don't see where the goal was really coming from Stoke. I think Coventry are going to have a good win here. I'm going for a 3-1 win to Coventry in this one. But yeah, that's my prediction. What do you think will happen in this game, Bailey?
Yeah, I think Stoke, they're going to be down there this season. I think they're always down there. They're taking on the Coventry side, what you expect to be up there in the playoffs. I think they will get players this season. They were good side, Coventry, got a good manager, Mark Robbins. And yeah, they've got a good team as well, some good supporters. Yeah, I think this will be a close game. I think Stoke ain't going to get battered by Coventry, but I think Coventry will probably score maybe a couple. But I think, I think Coventry are going to be up in the playoffs. I think if they're in the playoffs, I think that top 2. I really think they'll be in the top 6 at least. So I'm going to back Coventry to win 2-0. I think they'll get a clean sheet away against Stoke and win this game. And yeah. Moving on to the next game, then we move on to Sundays 4:00. We take it. It's Sheffield Wednesday versus Plymouth Argyle. Sheffield Wednesday, Dan. What do you feel of Sheffield Wednesday this season? Do you think they could be up there? Because I know loads of people backing them. I think they'll be up there this season, better than last season.
Yeah, a lot of people backing them to do well this season. Of course, I mean, yeah, I think they've got a great manager in that Danny Roll. I think he's top manager, and I think they're on to good things with Sheffield Wednesday. I mean, I predicted them in 18th, but that was before they couldn't re-sign Ike Ogbe from Troyes, and annoyingly just got announced today that they have re-signed him. Their striker that they had on loan the second half of last season played a very big part in keeping them up. So yeah, I do think Sheffield Wednesday could do well this season. Plymouth, lots of people predicted them to go down, but I predicted them to stay up in 21st once again, purely on the basis if they keep Morgan Whittaker. I think they'll be fine. I have to wait and see what happens with that. In this game, both sides still equal really in terms of quality. Sheffield Wednesday have made a couple of good signings, but it's a tough league. I think a lot of people, maybe can see why people think they could get the playoffs, because they were on playoff form when they survived from being possible really. But I think mid-table would be for this season would be a good achievement for them. I've gone for a scoreless draw. I've gone for a 0-0 draw on this one. So yeah, that's what I think. What do you think about this game?
Yeah, I think Sheffield Wednesday will be up there this season, in my opinion. I think they'll get top 12, I reckon, at least, and they'll definitely be up there. Taking on the Plymouth side, what you expect to be down there with Ryan Rooney. I'm one of them who backed Plymouth to actually go down in the Championship. I know most people backed them to go down this season. But yeah, Sheffield Wednesday, they're a good side, man, and I think this will be a good game. I'm going to go 1-1. I think it will be a draw. And yeah, I think both teams will score. We move on to a Monday night game, I guess.
Move on to our final game, which is Luton versus Burnley, isn't it?
Yeah, Monday night, Luton Town versus Burnley. I think this will be probably the best game, other than Leeds Portsmouth as well. But Luton Burnley, both teams just coming down from the Premier League. Luton, of course, finishing 18th. Burnley finishing 19th. So both teams coming down. I think both teams will have a good season in the Championship. Burnley got, of course, Scott Parker in charge, who has took charge of Bournemouth and Fulham as well. He's been in the Champions League as well. So I think this will be a good game. I can see goals in this game. And I'm going to go Luton 3, Burnley 2. I'm going to go 3-2 win to Luton.
Wow, that is a very nice prediction. I do like that prediction. I love that to happen. Love a good high scoring game between two sides who I think ultimately dominated the Championship this season. I think both teams are predicted them to get automatics this season, and I've still think we've got a lot of experience from the Premier League season from last season. It's good that they haven't. So for this one, I've gone for maybe a bit of a bit of a obvious prediction. I'm going for both sides to catch each around. I'm going for a 1-1 draw this final game. I think it is going to be a good game. But ultimately, I think both teams are going to have a point, and I'm going for a 1-1 draw in this one to round off the Championship Game Week 1 predictions.
Yeah. Can't wait for the Championship to be back as well. I think Hannah is back.
Yeah. I'm just gonna put my predictions in. I won't talk too much because my brother just came visiting. So yeah. Do you want Coventry? Relegation back to this one already. I actually Sheffield Wednesday. Why not? And then Luton Burnley 2-2. 2-2, same as last season in the Premier League. So yeah. You guys shout out your channels quickly.
Yeah. Of course, Villa TV. Please subscribe to me. Of course, on the road to 600 subscribers. Of course, football is back now, so there'll be loads of football content. Of course, Aston Villa content for the upcoming season. You know, Tamworth will come my local team content. Yeah, can't wait for a new season. Champions League, ale. So I just had to put that out. But yeah, subscribe to Honey Gun as well, and subscribe to Hannah. Thanks for having me, Hannah.
Yeah, thanks for having me on as always, lads. I've enjoyed it as always. If you do want to come check me out, do feel free. Honeygun, of course. As I mentioned in yesterday's stream, a bit of change going into next season. I'm moving away from the vlogs. My reason is because I just want to go to the games and enjoy them in the moment. So what I'm sort of doing instead is sort of previews before the game. So for obviously we're against Hull City, and got my good mate Kieran from also Talker City podcast, which you should definitely go check out, by the way, with my mates Kieran and Tristan, of course. But yeah, I've got him on for a preview that I'll be uploading that tomorrow. Just keep your eyes peeled for that one, and I'll be doing some live reactions. Whenever I can after a game, might be a day after a game, do like a live reaction to the game, going live and just see my overall thoughts on the game. So yeah, I hope you guys are very interested in that, and I hope you do want to enjoy that. And yeah, thanks for me on. Do subscribe to this legend as well. Daily at Villa TV, or Villa Fan TV. And yeah, subscribe to Hannah as well. And yeah, appreciate it, lads. And yeah, thanks for me on as always.
Appreciate it. Yep, Joshua, that was in the chat. Yep, Bobby, shout to Bobby. Absolute fraud. Hashtag Bobby out, as you guys know. Kids in. Yeah. But yeah, Bobby. Great guy. Supports Rubbish Club. So yeah, take care, people. Subscribe to these guys. Links are in the description. So yeah, man. Yeah. Cheers.